What's going on, guys? It's Austin here with SWAT Cat Gaming. I just wanted to bring y'all a video showing y'all kind of what my branded Despia deck can do. Do 2, 3, 4, maybe test hands. Just to kind of show what your typical hands will look like and what you can do with them. Okay. So our first hand is going to be branded opening, Harpy's Feather Duster, Super Poly, Branded Fusion, and Called by the Grave. So here we'll go standby main. We'll activate Branded Fusion. Pitching a Tragedy and a Fallen of Albaz. For Lubellion, we'll do effect of Lubellion, chain 1, discarding branded opening. Effect of Tragedy, chain 2. Off of Tragedy, we're going to add a Luber. And then we're going to shuffle back Fallen of Albaz and Lubellion for Mirror Jade. Here we will normal summon a Luber. We'll do effect of a Luber. Luber will grab us Branded Banishment. From here, we will go ahead and set these 3 and pass on that. So we've got a banish. We've got a live Super Poly with the Luber plus anything else because we can discard this if we need to. And we've also got Branded Banishment to summon back either the Tragedy or the Luber, or Mary Jade if Mary Jade gets destroyed. And then this becomes a Super Poly essentially. It's just an Anarch type Super Poly. And then of course we got Called by. We'll do another test hand. Shuffle up real quick. I do have a Cyber Dragon Power Bond deck that I've been trying out, been having a decent amount of success with. If y'all want to see that, drop a comment down below. It is a Go Second Power Bond build. It's a lot of fun. We'll get into test hand number 2. Patchwork, Droplet, Tragedy, Dramaturge, and Allure. So here, we'll fire off Allure. Banish Tragedy. We'll use Effective Tragedy to search us a Luber. From here, we will activate a Luber, effective a Luber. And because we already have Branded Fusion and we've got some extenders in hand, we're going to go ahead and add Branded Lost. So from here we will activate Branded Lost. So this is going to stop our fusion stuff from being negated, and then your opponent can't respond when your fusion summons our Technic 1. So here we'll activate Branded Fusion. Now because we've already used Tragedy's effect, we need to send Ad Libitum so that we gain access to that. So we're going to send Fallen of Albaz and Ad Libitum. For Lubellion, we'll do Lubellion, chain 1, discarding. We'll go ahead and discard the Droplet. And that will be it because we didn't use Tragedy. Or Branded Lost will actually be chain 2. Sorry about that. So off of the branded loss, you're going to search your Mercurier. That way you've got a live monster negate. And then we'll shuffle this back for Mirror Jade. And here you can activate Patchwork and go ahead and search a Edge Imp Chain and a Polymerization. Here we're going to activate Mirror Jade, sending Albion to banish a Libra. We will go ahead and set the Super Poly, and then in the end phase, Albion will set a Branded in Red. So now what we've got here is, this is not live anymore. So whenever of course you've got Mercurier in hand, so you've got a monster disruption. But whenever your opponent starts to get enough going that you want to do something, you can flip Branded in Red. We will target Ad Libitum. So it'll add Ad Libitum to hand, and then you will fusion summon using these three. For Chimera, it'll be Chimera Chain 1, Ad Lib Chain 2, target Mirror Jade, and then Dramaturge will be Chain 3, and Branded Lost will be Chain 4. So off of the Branded Lost, you already have access to Mercurier. You could search another Mercurier if you wanted to, but honestly, I like to search the Albion just so that I can dump a branded opening, and also you get another free card. So here what you've got is you're going to have Mirror Jade that's live again. Chimera is going to be your pop 1, draw 2, and then Dramaturge whenever a monster special summon from the extra deck, you can negate a monster on the field. And then of course you've still got your Super Poly. So if you need to, you can Super Poly using Dramaturge or Chimera. And that's a pretty good combo. We will do one more, and then I will show you, unless this next hand comes out where I can show you, I'll show you how to end on a, like if your hand's alright, you can end on a Mirror Jade plus a monster negate. Then we got Allure, Kit, Branded Fusion, and Branded Opening. So here we'll go ahead and activate Allure. Got a Branded in Red and a Tragedy. We'll probably go ahead and just banish the Tragedy. We'll use Effective Tragedy to go ahead and get us go ahead and add us the Ad Lib. Here we can go ahead and we can fire off another Allure after we shuffle up. Branded Lost and Dramaturge. We'll go ahead and banish this for the kit. So from here we'll activate Branded Lost. We'll activate Branded Fusion. Off Branded Fusion, we're going to send Fallen of Albaz and Tragedy. We've already used the Effective Tragedy, so we won't be able to use it again. For Lubellion, we'll do Lubellion Chain 1, discarding Branded in Red, and then we will do Branded Lost Chain 2. So Branded Lost will add us we'll probably go ahead and add the Courier. And then we will shuffle back Fallen of Albaz. And Lubellion for Mirror Jade. Now we will activate branded opening. We will discard the dramaturge. We will special eluber. We'll use effective eluber. To search another branded in red. And then we'll set the branded in red, and then in the end phase, well, we don't have nothing in the end phase, but what we'll have is we'll have dramaturge. So on your next turn, you got a monster negate in hand, you've got a live Mary Jade, and then after you use Mary Jade, you can activate branded in red, grab dramaturge, use ad-lib dramaturge, Mary Jade, just do the standard stuff. Alright, so with this next combo, we're going to, say you have a patchwork in hand and an eluber. You can normal summon eluber. We'll use effective eluber to grab us a branded fusion. We'll activate branded fusion. Actually, we will not activate branded fusion, we'll activate patchwork. You gotta activate patchwork first, unless you've got other cards in hand. If you've got other cards in hand, you don't have to, but for this scenario, we have to. Grab edge jump chain. So now we would activate branded fusion. Branded fusion is going to send a Fallen of Albaz and a Despia Tragedy. For Lubellion, we'll do Lubellion chain 1, Tragedy chain 2. Tragedy is going to search us a ad-lib, and then we're going to fusion summon using these for Mary Jade. Here we will use effect of edge and chain because it was sent to the graveyard. Make sure you search the follow-up. And then we'll use effect of Mary Jade sending Albion to banish the eluber. So now in this situation, you're gonna get your branded in red, but Mary Jade is not live. And so what you can do is if you have the patchwork, you're already gonna have a polymerization and you're gonna have ad-lib. So you can activate polymerization, use ad-lib and Mary Jade, and you can either make Masquerade to put pressure on, but especially like if I don't really know what they're playing, I'll go ahead and make Dragos Stapelio, just so you've got a monster negate, and then the ad-lib is going to special summon back your Mary Jade, so now you got your pop. And then in the end phase, Albion is still going to set you branded in red. So you're going to get an additional disruption out of Mary Jade, and you've got the Dragos Stapelio. So those are just some kind of run-of-the-mill combos that it's good for everyone to know. Thanks for watching the video. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Comment and subscribe. Thank you.